And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tutorial, 7, Episode 3, How to Heal Your Allies. Well, I already know this, but HP is your life force. If HP is lost in battle, you're out of commission. MP is a source of your magic power. If your MP is lost, you'll be unable to cast spells. So what should we do to cure a damaged ally? There are 3 ways. First, you can rest in a nearby town. Then you can use items to help them recover. And you can use curative magic. I'll explain about magic later. But here we'll talk about items. Select item from the menu. And potion restores HP. If you can't find where potion is, access the menu, select arrange. Change the order of items. You can arrange them however you like. Or items you'll use in the field. Or items you'll use in battle. Prioritize items you can throw in battle. So bombs. Order weapons and armor separately. Order by name. Or most items held. Or by least items held. I guess most makes sense because you probably have more potions than anything else. By the way, cams are just that. Items that unlock prompts just like a key. I never thought of that like that. Very important items to have. Keep that in mind. Okay, now select use. Don't use my potion. Select the potion. Where's you want to use it on? If they're already maxed out, you won't be using it on them. Good. You can restore MP with ether. Use the same way you did for potion. Just pick a member and use it. I'm repairing the whatever. Sorry. Tells you how many are available. Okay, I'm to the right. Of course, the more you use, the less you have. Some enemies will drop potions or ethers. But you'll want to stock up whenever you're at a store. One last thing, so when your party gets wiped out, either rest at an inn or use Phoenix down. That's all. What do you want to know? Okay, it's just gonna scroll down the list, and we'll scroll down the list too. Curative magic, by the way. Now I'll tell you how to use curative magic. You just hit magic and then use it. First, exit the menu, select magic. And select who will cast a spell. You can now equip with restore materia. Didn't we already have magic or something? Didn't we like use fire and freeze spells on them? Select another party member by using the L1 and L1 buttons. It also works on other submenus. Better remember that. This is magic you can use. Monsters you can summon. What? Enemy techniques you've learned. Oh no. Red mage? Whatever magic... Is it red mage or blue mage? Or is there no... I don't think... No, red mage... I know red mage in Final Fantasy I is jack of all trades. I know, I'm thinking of Final Fantasy V, what the mage that learns beast techniques or whatever. Whatever magic is unselected. Maybe the magic appears on the screen. What? Oh, we never... So if you wanted to use cure, select it from the menu. Select who you want to use it on. It removed the material. I think potion is pretty expensive, so... You're near an inn, you can restore MP. It's better to use curative magic rather than potion. That's all. Or just rest at the set in and that should heal you, right? What is he doing? Is he like trying to play with a dog? Weapons and armor? Will you change appearances? No, then meh. Equipping weapons and armor is basic to battle. Let me show you how it's done. Just finding out buying new weapons or armor isn't enough. You have to access the menu, select equip. Reminds me of job lists in Mystery Dungeon. Then select who you want to equip. You can change weapons. Can I? Armor. And accessories. But we would get mad if I unequip the Buster Sword. Yeah, special effects. Just select what you want to change. On the right side of the screen. There's the list of what can be equipped. You can see the items effect here. Change your weapon with the OK button. I like how it keeps on flashing to row just in case you didn't realize. Make sure you don't increase attack defense levels. These percentage material slots. The slots are linked. Slots that are linked are effective. I'll check growth rates of materia. Oh no, we have to train materia. Oh, that's right, the stars. Now when you want to remove an accessory, press the triangle button here. You never remove weapons or armor. And you never know when you'll be attacked. You finish equipping. You should re-equip your materia. That's it. What do you want to know? How to apply materia even though we just had the tutorial? Materia unleash hidden power in humans. So let's see how materia is used. First, I want to see if we have to contest that idea. First, access the menu. And select materia. Select how you want to use it. Pay close attention to my weapon here. Each weapon armor has slots in them. Here's what shots you want to put materia in. Select the material you want to use. You can tell because it's green. You don't know what its effect is. Line up the cursor with check. And push the OK button. It's just like selecting battle command. It's basically the same thing. Just line up the cursor up to magic. You see the available magic has increased. Oh, 58 is my mag. Okay. Because I thought it was like, you only have 5 out of 58 MP. Now you can use new magic here. And that's all there is to equip materia. It wasn't that tough. So when you want to remove materia, yeah, this is the exact same thing that we said before. You point to the materia slot and push in the triangle button. One thing you have to watch out for. Because your condition changes. You know, like that, our health keeps on going up and down. Parts of you will become stronger. Well, others get weaker. When we equip magic materia, your magic power will get stronger, but your physical strength weakens. Some materia is kind of a double-edged sword. To the left side of the screen, shows effective materia. Try everything. And that's all. I'll tell you about some of the final points next. Effective ways to use materia. Oh, golly. Golly gee willikers. I guess. Access the menu if you find materia. Oh, with the materia around. Oh, what? This is one of them. It's all materia. Yeah, so nothing will happen. It's a little tricky, but I'll tell you anyway. Now look at my weapon. Look closely at these two slots. They're joined together as linked slots. How many slots can we have? You gotta remember to put into linked slots. The material will affect each other. But only if the slots are linked. Just to show you, let's put some all into one of the slots. And lightning in the other. Now we can use bolt on all the enemies. Oh, it's an adjective. Similar to once per battle. Oh, I see. Combine different things, and you'll come up with different results. Combining, restore, and all. Let's use cure on you for your entire party. Not many useless combinations, thanks. For example, restore and lightning. Bolt and cure can be used normally, but there won't be any compound effects. It's not useless, especially material like all is called support materia, otherwise known as adjective materia in my case. You can tell the difference, but just by looking at material's color. Oh, I thought green, I thought it would have been like red for attack. This may sound weird, but you know materia grows on its own? Even if one of your allies uses it. It will continue to grow with each battle. As this level increases, so will the effects of magic you can use. Yeah, I told you all works once per battle. We can work twice or more as it grows. When you get it to master level, material will divide itself looking like it's giving birth, okay? The master material won't grow anymore. When you can't take material on anymore, you better sell it or dump it somewhere. What? You can see the use of functions here. You can arrange materia. Remove all materia from your weapon. You can throw materia into the trash. Oops, relax, I wasn't gonna dump it. Didn't think you would. Let's see, this is a special menu for you. Ooh. You can exchange all material you have between allies. Even if they're not in your party. Now, not how about reduced growth? It depends on how much you can yawn in a video. Jeez. What weapon or armor it's put into? Some will double in growth while others won't grow at all. This case, the material's effect won't change, whether you put in a weapon or armor. But elemental and added effects are completely different depending on whether they're put into weapons or armor. You gotta think about what weapon or armor to use, or what material combinations will be the strongest. I remember hearing once about extraordinary materials somewhere in the world, and I've told you just about everything I can. I'll have to form your battle party, please. Look, we read all these in 5 and 6, and I don't even think there was one in 1. Which you've probably seen that. X menu parties order in battle, whereas X is the menu select order. Next, select who you want to switch, and select the position you want. This will change your position in battle. In this case, there's an advantage / disadvantage. When you select the same person twice, it will place them in the front/back row in a battle. Is this only going to be 3? Wow, this is like Xenoblade. And then on the left side of the screen, it'll be front row. It'll be in back row. When you're in front row, and select attack, inflict major damage on your enemy. You also receive greater damage. In the back row, though you do less damage to the enemy, you also receive less damage. From magic attacks, there's no difference in damage. Between the front and back rows, there's also no difference when you use long-range weapons. And to keep Reaper and poor Barret in the back row. And that's it, of course. I'm better off in the front row. How to check my status? Are you dying of poison? Can you even move? Yes? Then, well, you're gonna die. You want to know your current status. That's one of the basics of battle. Let me get, do we hit status? The menu select status. Next, select the member you want to check. Were you surprised at the amount of information? No, I wasn't, actually. Got strength, which, well, actually, you'll probably tell me, please. I'll explain the order. First, your experience points and your level. And the more experience you get in battle, the stronger you become. Unless you're Executor, apparently. This gauge tells you how many points you need to get to the next level. And you can't beat stronger enemies. Raise your level by fighting weaker ones. You improve your physical and magical skills. Next is HP and MP. HP is your life force. There's a zero you won't be able to fight. As you will see is cut. I don't even know why I'm not even tired. I slept more than usual. So, 6.5 hours instead of 6. MP is a source of your magic power. And when you cast magic, you use MP. And when you're out of MP, you won't be able to cast spells. This is called the limit gauge. And it shows your anger level, okay? Well, that's where you can use a limit technique. I'll tell you about limit techniques later. You know the battle commands, saying are classified roughly into 2 groups. Attack is for regular physical attacks, magic and summon cast magic attacks, which has attacking power and defense power. Escape probabilities. Only depends on your equipment and experience level. Total effect is on the chart below. These are commands you can use in battle. And you presently equip weapons, armor, and accessories. Can't have it too big of a chat thing. Press the OK button here one more time. Oh, okay. There are all types of attacks. Fire. Oh, so this is elemental attack. Gravity. Water, wind, holy, poison, earth, lightning, ice, fire. Some are weak against fire. Others are weak against ice or lightning. To your items you have, you can add these elementals to your attacks. Oh, protect yourself from them in an enemy attack. So it shows your current attributes. Press OK button here one more time. Okay. Attack, death, near death, sleep, poison, sadness, fury, confusion, silence, haste, slow, stop, frog, small, slow, numb, petrified, regen, barrier, barrier, reflect, shield, death sentence, immediate, berserk, peerless, paralyzed, darkness. Not darkness. Okay. Drop below means added effects. Some enemies will use sneaky attacks on you. Attacks change your condition, such as sleep, confuse, poison, darkness, petrify, silent, small frog, and so on. Energy disappear after each battle, except fury and sadness, which will remain. Clear these conditions quickly. Use items and magic. Specific medicines for each condition. I know I'm repeating myself, but when you're taken out of battle, I mean when you're almost dead, use life, magic, or the item Phoenix down. When you change material or equipment, it's best to look here to check on them. Mastering elements and elementals and added effects will make your battles safer. That's all. No, it isn't, my friend. Because we need to about limit status. Here are a few hints on limit techniques. If enemy has pushed you or anger to the limits, you can unleash unimaginable power. You know what I mean, right? No, I don't. I think. The trick is how to use it. Exit menu, select limit. Now select a member. Now decide what your limit will be. Set break level. Lower limits have less power, but you can use them more often. Set your limit higher. You can inflict great damage, but you have to wait longer. You need this technique for a while, you'll improve your technique. Your limit will change, depending on how you fight. Oh, and I see there's so many spaces because there's so many level 1s in them. I can't tell you how it'll change. That would spoil it. And it's something you'll find out by yourself. Okay. Remember, secret items and inspire ultimate techniques. I don't know whether or not those items really exist. You're the game telling me this. You should know. That's it. Well, actually, it might be in disc 2. I've never actually had to change a disc yet. That's it. Try everything out and use what's best for you. Other things to watch for? You probably know all this, but just in case, I'll go over it. Until you get instructions, don't open or take discs out of the PlayStation. Clab? How do you feel about the fact that you know that you're nothing more than just a figment of our imaginations, basically? You open up the disc cover, I can't guarantee you what'll happen, that's all. That's all. Oh, what? Why are you guys... It's like not help! And hang there, your limit guys, you're just starting to build. Ah! You know your limit guys, so go ahead and use it, fight with your limit technique. Okay. Great. Master? Hey, soldier, tell us about battles, we'll even pay you. I'm not hard up enough to take money from you guys, well... I'm not hard up enough to take money from guys like you, but I'll rap with you for a while. What do you want to know? Oh no. About ATB. ATB, or Active Time Battle, is a system that is always in operation during battle unless you turn it off. Select Wait. From ATB on the config menu, time will stop. Select menus or magic items during battle. See the old time to pick out your commands is especially helpful to beginners. What are you saying? Selecting recommended ATB in the config menu can stop time while the effective spell and items are taking place during battle. As you take your time looking at the progression of the battle, you don't want to rush in battles, this is for you. Personally, I always use active, but you can use whichever you like. Numbers on the screen. White numbers appearing on the screen are battle damage 1 screen, numbers show restorative points. You better watch these if you don't want to get wiped out. You think like purple would be poison and then red fire, well, burning. Well, change and defend. The change command can move characters to and from the front and back rows. In the back row, the damage received is less, but the attacking power is less. You can make a change by pressing the ratio button in battle. Pushing the directional button the other directions during battle axis defend. Selecting defend. Reduces damage you receive by half until the next command. If you're up against a strong enemy, don't hesitate to use this one. Of course, I never need it. You have a great sword. You can actually do that. Well, escape. I don't really remember ever having to use escape command, but you'll probably need it. Fuck you too, Cloud. Push the L1 and R1 buttons at the same time, holding down, and you can escape. That's like the normal thing in all the Final Fantasies that I played so far. Don't ask how I know that. But the Gauges during battle? Civil Gauges displayed. You can't check them now, so just remember what I tell you. Time Gauge displays the timer menu until your next turn while in the battle. When the Gauge is full, you can make your command. If you want to make one, press the triangle button, you can move to the next character. It can mean when you want to make Barret work. When Gauge increases every time you sustain damage. When it is full, you can use the limit technique. This Gauge is not cleared after each battle, but gradually builds up over time. It takes a while for it to build up, so you have to think about which time is the best to use it. I don't know about it, but there are conditions of trust me, I know. Of status, fury, and sadness. When you have fury, your limit gauge builds up sooner, but your attacking accuracy is lower. Never mind that sadness makes your limit gauge build up slower, damage you receive is also lessened. I guess, because if you're depressed, it's harder to get more depressed, right? Barrier gauge is for specialized magic. Top gauge displays barrier or magic defense against attacks. Gauge displays magic barrier or defense against magic attacks. Look at the damage you receive in half hour over time, they will disappear. If you use barrier or magic barrier, make sure to pay attention to the barrier gauge. That's it, remember that for the next battle. About status. Status means just that, the status of each character. I'll probably wind up reading myself, but let me go over a few basic points. Sleep. You cannot put in a command until you get up. Poison steals your HP in the battle. Fury damage is decreased. Attack accuracy decreased. Tranquilizers will remedy it, I guess. And damage is decreased. Hyper will remedy it. Is this supposed to be like blood sugar? Petrify will petrify and become immobilized. Every member will be wiped out. Okay. Fuse will attack, so it's like Dark Souls 1. Will attack enemy and ally alike. Silence will be unable to cast magic. Paralyze stops time gauges commands. Darkness, accuracy of hitting attacks decreases. Frog becomes a frog. I hate this one. Go on, beat. Status change. Since this can be changed with magical item, you should check it whenever you buy things. About elementals. Elemental is a special effect that comes with certain weapons and magic. Since you move ahead effectively, if you pay attention to the types of elementals you use, you'll become intermediate in no time. Put together this list, but remember, it's just a partial list, so don't take it too literally. Fire effect works best on animals and water monsters. What? That works best on fire monsters and things that hit the cold. You sure you know what this is going? Effects works best on mechanical things. Air attacks using air's power doesn't work on flying enemies. Poison enemies doesn't work on any poison-based enemies. Any gravity-based attacks, the least hurt if they hit. Water calls on the Earth's water works well on fire monsters. Calls up the winds works well on flying enemies. Calls up the planet's power works well on dark monsters. You use reciprocal elements and your attacks effects is huge. Also, if you use the same element but your defenses are raised, but you have to be careful because the opposite is also true. What elemental enemy has, you need this sense. Materia. Get the materia, you should try using it. Or just use a guide. Well, help. Looks like you didn't get it last time I told you. What's wrong with you? You touched in the head? Don't worry, you just need to push the select button in battle. Do that and help messages will walk you through the commands. It also shows you the name of the enemy, so even use it once in a while, make good use of it. What do you mean, are you calling me retarded? I think they literally are. That's all the time I have for you. Oh, hi. This is a fabled save point. At a save point, you can use a tent in order to select save. There's more too. Look for something called secret. You're wiped out. If you save, you can restart from that same point. That way you don't have to worry when you've been wiped out. It's jumping ahead a bit, but when you leave Midgar, to get to the world map, you can save anywhere you like. Remember that. Oh, hi. That should be all you need to know about the save point. That's why I see you again somewhere in the road. Take care. What? In a treasure chest, beginners make sure. Keep an eye out for me. She was a trick. No, she's not. Save point. Exit menu. Select save to save your game. for whatever reason. Oh. I was gonna say... You don't. Material for a bear... Well, actually, that's useless. Because that's... I want you... to wield the assault gun. Oh, cool. Damn you. Let's save the game. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, though. So they're watching me. So if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya.